Hello students, as you are observing, in this video I am going to discuss about the concept graph. This is your graph. In graph, why we use graph? In this world, all things are located in some plane, and to find out the location of any object, we need at least some point of references. These point of references in general is known as your address, but in mathematical way we point out some point or some line on a plane. We need some graph. That graph is used with some point of reference. In this case, point of reference is your some straight line. Those are fixed on the graph. These are known as your axis of reference. These are known as your axis of reference. For example, this board is your plane, and if we wish to locate a point A on this plane, how we locate this point A? How we give the exact location of the point A on this plane? For this, we need some reference. First we need some reference, means we need some address. This is as same as your home address. Suppose anyone want to give you some letter, or anyone want to reach up to your house, how that person need, how that person reach up to your house or want to meet you, how that person meet with you. So for this, that person actually need the exact address of your home. In that address, you must be your city name or district or city name, then your society, your street number, your house number. All these form give you the address of a particular place in this entire world. But in mathematics, we need at least 2 point of reference. That is the straight line, and these are known as your axis of reference. These are the line, not the line segment. So these are the line, these are extended one on either side. We can extend these lines. Clear? These two are the perpendicular lines, perpendicular to each other. Where they meet, this point is known as your O or origin. This is your O or origin. I'm writing this side, O or origin, and the line which is horizontal is known as your x-axis, represented by x, O, x dash. Remember, this is your x dash, and this vertical line is known as your y-axis or y, O, y dash. Remember, the lower one represented as y dash, and this, in this case, left hand part is represented as x dash. Hope this is clear to you people. Now, how we locate this point? So what come in first? That is your x. After that we have y. So first we find out the location on x-axis, and then how much we travel along y-axis to reach this one. This is known as the location of this A. But what is the use of graph? We can simply draw the line, and how we find out. So in graph, we know that there are some small square boxes are given. That small boxes and some lines are given, some border lines are given. These are known, we taken as a point of reference on each axis. Suppose we take 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, it's a 5, 6, and so on. In this case, all are equidistant. Remember, all these are equidistant. For solving this exercise, all of you must need your graph copy or graph paper. Clear? So graphs are located in such a way, this is drawn by you. in graph paper there are some small boxes, and then again you have some bigger square boxes, and suppose this axis are drawn by you. Now see, 1 2 3 4, we reach up to 4. These are 1 2 3 4 5 6 4, and in case this is your 4, and if we reach, this one is your 4, and then on y we reach 1 2 3 4. Actually this is not this is your 4. Clear? So what is the address of the point A? In along x-axis we move up to 4, along y-axis we also move out along 4. So this is the location. This represent for, this is for x-axis, this is for y-axis. This is known as your ordered pair. This is known as your ordered pair that you already discussed in class 7. This is known as your ordered pair. Clear? This is known as your ordered pair. Hope this is clear. Now these axes, what we drawn exactly at the mid of the graph paper, this is known as your axis of reference, and this is your x-axis, and this is your y-axis, or this is your y-axis. Clear? X, the other name of x-axis is your abscissa. Other name of x-axis is your abscissa. ABSCISSA, abscissa, and name of y-axis is ordinate. Name of y-axis is your ordinate. So hope this one is clear to you people. Name of y-axis is your ordinate. Name of x-axis is your abscissa. These are the concept. Now, how we use sign? This is simple example. Suppose that another point B is on this side. Clear? This is your point B, sorry. This is your point B. So what is the address of point B? From origin O, we always remember that origin is always represented by 0, 0, means this counting start from this point. So this is your 1 2, this is your negative side, -1 -2 -3 -4 -5. Again this one is also negative, -1 -2 -3 -4 -5. From center, if you go downward, that is negative y-axis. From center, if you go leftward, it is negative x-axis. So what is the location of B? So along x-axis we move -1 -2 -3 -4, and along y-axis we move 1 2 3 4 5. So pair of this is your -4 -5. So this is your address of two different point A and B on a graph. Graph, if you see, graph are divided into four part or four quadrant. These are known as your first quadrant. Starting from the positive, we see this is your first quadrant, this is your second quadrant, this is your third quadrant, and this one is your fourth quadrant. In first quadrant, all values are positive. As you are observing, all values are positive, means positive x, positive y. In case of second quadrant, x value is negative, y value is positive. In case of third quadrant, all are negative. As you are observing, all are negative, means x negative, y negative. And in case of fourth quadrant, all are, no, not all are, one x is positive, y is negative. If we are observing diagonal wise, they are having opposite sign, that plus plus, so minus minus, minus plus, so it's a plus minus. All these are concept of your graph and about sign convention. So in your exercise 29, you have to solve first, second question only, or you can solve all the questions by plotting the point on a graph paper. This 29 exercise is very simple. You can solve this by plotting the points only. Students, I am going to solve some questions or locate some points on your graph that is your from exercise 29A of your book. There are some points. I am picking some points of order pair. One point is 0, 6. Other point is your 7, 0. All is a part of question number 1. 7, 0. I am choosing the selected points. Another one is your 10, sorry, not 10. It's a 5, 8. 5, minus 8, not 8. And other one is your minus 3, minus 4. Question says that plot these points on a graph paper and locate these points on the graph. So first take a graph, draw the axis of reference, give them name x. All you must do this thing in your graph paper. X dash, y, o, y dash. Clear? Now plot the points. The maximum is your 8 now. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Draw this one in equidistance. On graph paper, these lines are already given. There are 3 different types of line. One is very smaller one, then little bit greater, and then little bit greater. When you see the graph paper, you can easily understand those lines. All these are equidistant from the axis first. Remember. Clear? Now see the first point, 0, 6. What does this means? So on x-axis we have a value 0, means we stand at the origin, and y-axis we move positive 6. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the point where you can write 0, 6. This is the place. Then again 7, 0 means on x-axis we move 7 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and y-axis move 0. 0 means nowhere. So this point is your 7, 0. Draw these two lines, these two axes of reference in by using your black pen, and plot these points, all these points, by using your pencil on graph paper. Now next one is your 5, minus 8. So in x-axis we move 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and y-axis we move 8. That is your minus 8 now. So go downward side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is your minus 8. Where these two points meet, this is the point. It's a 5, minus 8. Use pencil to draw all these things. Black pen for draw these axes of reference. Next one is your minus 3, minus 4. In x-axis you move minus 3. It's a left hand side, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the point. Minus 3, minus 4. This is your point. So what we have? This is minus 3, minus 4. These are the points. These are how we locate the points. Hope this will clear your concept how to locate on a graph paper. So that's all for this video. In next video we are going to discuss about linear equation.